Hey y'all, welcome back. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. So I'm going to actually conceal my eyes with the Lancome waterproof, long-lasting concealer, and I'm going to use this as a base for my eyeshadow. I'm not gonna set it at all, but I actually just learned this technique. Like not setting it makes the color show up a little bit better. So I am going to do that, and I am going to make this look crisp with some tape. So right now I'm just making it less sticky and making it a little, I don't know what to call that, but making it so it won't stick completely. And I'm just going to line it up with the end of my eyebrow. I think that's how I did the last one. So placing that on there, and this will create a crisp, clean look for my eyeshadow. I usually don't do this, but I mean, I was just trying stuff out today, and then I heard that actually helps with the wing liner and stuff, so nice little hack. So for the first color, I am using the Delancey Nocturne eyeshadow palette, and this is in the color Maple Red. And I took a lot and I just packed it into that crease area, and then kind of spreaded it out just a little bit, but not too much, keeping it in that general area. And then I'm actually going to take, what is this? The shade Cocoa, and I am using that. It's an orange, and I'm blending that into the brow bone just a little bit, but making sure that that red, just blends seamlessly. And with blending, you just learn, to be patient, to make sure it turns out really good. So blend, blend, blend. I sped a lot of parts up just so this won't be super long, but blending a lot, makes the look turn out a lot better. And I keep adjusting my camera throughout this because it like turns yellow and then it goes back to normal. So sorry about the lighting on this. Next, I am actually going to take the color, what is that? Cabernet, and I am placing that in the crease. So I'm adding a little more dimension and depth to that red and orange, just so it becomes like a gray, like noticeable gradient of the oranges and reds together. Yeah, so I'm liking how it turns out. Actually, this look was requested by my Instagram followers. I took a poll on Instagram, and this colorful halo eye is actually what you guys decided. So excited about that. So the next color that I'm using is in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is the like this deep purple on the bottom, and I used a little bit just so I can add that pink purple in, and it won't look so like misplaced. So I took a little bit of that, and then I'm going back in with that orange brush, and I am blending that purple just a little bit, and I only kept that on the outside of my eye. So next I am taking just this, I think it's this NK palette I got from the hair store, and it's so cheap, and it has a lot of colors in it, but I don't know, like I use it, but it's kind of cheap, so I just decided to try it out, and this purple violet in there actually showed up great. So I'm actually using that for the outer part of my eye, and then I'm also going to use it on the inside of my eye. I'm making sure I'm blending it into that tape so it doesn't just stop, like everything goes into the tape and becomes a gradient as well. So I'm making sure that this looks good, and I am packing that purple violet on the inside of my eye. Like I said, we're just going to leave that space in the middle for the halo effect. So I'm going back into that maple color in the Delancey palette, and I am making sure all the colors are popping up still. If I took any away by adding, different colors, I'm making sure that I make all the colors pop. I don't know what I just said right there, but going back into the palette and making sure that the colors are pigmented on my eye. So right now I am going in with that Lancome concealer again, and I am carving out the space where I want my yellow to go, where I want the halo to go. So kind of making it look tapered and not like a square is very crucial and important. So carving out that top it became difficult with the bigger brush, so I ended up switching to a smaller brush, and the smaller brush actually helped to like carve out the top part better. So that's actually what I end up using right here. And taking your time with it is the key to making everything look good. Just be patient and, you know, take your time with it. So making sure that this part is rounded off makes the look come together. So now that I have it carved out to kind of how I want it to be, it's not perfect, but I figure the more I keep going, the more I'm going to mess it up. So I accepted it, you know, how it was. So I'm going into the Jaclyn Hill palette and that yellow that is in there. I am taking it and placing it all over the concealer just as a base for the lighter color that we're using in this palette, which I said was a cheap palette from like my hair store. Spraying my brush just so these show up very well and pigmented. That's what I'm doing right here because I forgot at first, but that yellow shimmer, it made it look so pretty and it like flowed together like so well. So I'm placing that on top of the yellow and making sure that it's all covered up in the corner and in that crease section. So now I'm just going back. A lot of this is just back and forth, doing and then fixing and blending, for, the look to come out how you want it. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm adding more purple and blending it into that yellow so it doesn't just look like a block on my eye. Right now I am using my black eyeliner. I think it's NK and I got it from the hair store. And I'm just lining my lash line. I don't want a wing, but, you most definitely can do that. But because my lashes are so, small and they're wispies, I wanted to, enhance my lash line. I felt like I needed it. So kicking it right here and blowing on my lash to make sure it's pretty tacky for me to place on my eye. So, yeah. So right now I am putting on my eyelashes. It's not much to it. I heard a hack is if you like look down, it makes it easier to get close to your actual lash line, and it works for me, so that's what I'm doing here. So now I got those on, I'm going to pull these off, and it hurts so bad. Like I feel like it was comparable to those like black masks, like peel off masks. This hurts so bad. So I really enjoyed the result from the tape, but yeah, it hurts so bad taking that off. Now just to blend my lashes with the wispies, I'm going to take mascara and make sure that they are coated well, and just look like they're mine. And then after doing that, I'm just going to press them together with my tweezers and make them look even more seamless. I'm going back with my liner and I am putting that across my band and making it even more, clean and making it just a little bit thicker, but covering up the band. So after that, I'm going to go in with that violet color and the orange that was in the Delanchi palette, and I am putting it on my bottom lash line, and this ties the look together completely. It looks so pretty. Sorry the lighting sucks, but yeah, like that. Making sure that, it doesn't go too far down and watching for any fallout. You got to be careful. So putting that and blending it with that orange is what kind of smokes it out and it pulls the entire look together. So making sure that that's all smoked out and blended nice, I'm going to spray my entire face with some setting spray. So this is optional, but I do like the little blush. I used to not ever wear blush, and now it's almost like I can't go without it. So I use the orange blush from the BH Cosmetics blush palette, and now I am going in with a nude white liner. I think it's from NYX. So now I'm just going in with some mascara on my bottom lashes, and I like to put this on the bottom after I spray my face, just so, you know, nothing gets onto my makeup. And after that, I'm going to highlight. This is my favorite part. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, what is this? The Aurora palette. And it is so pretty. Oh my god. Oh, wow, that's wild. Phew. So you cannot forget the nose and the cupid's bow, and that just looks so pretty. So now we're on to the lips, and I'm using my lip liner in the color Espresso in NYX Cosmetics, or NYX, and I'm just lining my lips, and then I'm going to use one of their nude, what is it? It's their nude Intense Butter Gloss, and it is in the color Cookie Butter, and this is just like the perfect lip combination. So after that, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of blending it all together, and this is the final look. So this turned out so pretty and flawless, and I just loved it. So if you guys have any more requests for videos, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.